You're one illness away from losing everything on Upwork. And I learned that the hard way. At one point, I had dream clients, consistent income, and everything under control. Until one night, a plate of food nearly destroyed it all. This is the story of how I almost quit Upwork and how I survived it. Sit back, relax, let's dive in. My name is Kirilla. I've been freelancing on Upwork for years. Made over $600K, worked with dozens of amazing clients. But nothing prepared me for this. It started right before my birthday. I'd had food poisoning before, no big deal. You rest, hydrate, and bounce back in a day or two, right? Wrong. This time it hit harder. On my birthday, I was shivering in bed with a sky-high fever. I could barely move. I wasn't unconscious, but focusing was nearly impossible. Thinking was a challenge, and it only got worse. Hospitals were full, COVID was everywhere. Ambulances weren't even answering. My doctor on vacation. It was a Saturday. No one was available. My birthday gift, a medical mystery, and complete isolation. Still, I thought it would pass. I was wrong again. On Monday morning, I managed to get my blood tested and sent the results to my doctor in a chat. She called me instantly. Her words, "You need to be hospitalized right now. This could kill you." That's when it hit me. I might not be freelancing anymore, because I might not be alive. Every public hospital was packed, and in my country, most clinics cover only few specialists. If you need a cardiologist and a neurologist, you better hop in a taxi. Not exactly ideal when you're barely able to stand. But I got lucky. A private hospital where my doctor worked had a spot for me. It wasn't cheap, but it had everything under one roof. I checked in, hoping for answers. The diagnosis? Still unknown. Not COVID, just a brutal food poisoning that wrecked my body. I spent a week inside. Test after test, treatment after treatment. Nothing worked. But eventually I felt just enough strength to go home. It was a big mistake. I had a 3-month-old baby waiting for me. But I wasn't better. I still needed 5 hours a day at the hospital. Droppers, injections, constant monitoring. I barely managed 3 days like this before I crashed again. My fever came back, my energy disappeared. I was back in the hospital. It was December, so I missed my birthday, then Christmas, and now I was about to miss the New Year Eve too. And it got even worse. Some of my organs started shutting down. My blood pressure shot through the roof. I was at risk of surgery or death. December 31st, the hospital was nearly empty. Most doctors were off celebrating. But then it happened. I had a stroke. I could have died right there, hours before the new year. Some doctors rushed in after being called. They examined me, stabilized me, and somehow my brain was okay. But now I had to take even more medication, deal with blood pressure issues, and mentally process that I almost died. I stayed another few weeks and finally I started to feel better. But the damage wasn't just physical. I hadn't worked in over a month. I spent around $8,000 on treatment. That's $8,000 out of pocket. And since I wasn't working, I missed out on around $7,000 in income. Total hit $15,000. Now here is the part that matters. I didn't go into debt. I didn't lose my clients. I didn't quit freelancing. Why? Because I had a financial cushion. Because I built long-term relationships with clients who understand when I said, I'm sick, I'll be back soon. And they waited for me. That's why I'm still here. That's why I didn't quit. If you're freelancing, listen to this. It's not enough to land clients. You have to keep them, build trust, build consistency, and most importantly, build a cushion. You don't know when life will punch you in the face, but if you're ready, you'll still be standing. If this helped you, hit subscribe. It tells me to keep making videos like this. And if you're wondering how to actually build a financial cushion the right way, what to save, how much, and why most freelancers fail without it, that's exactly what I cover in the next video. Watch that one next.